Welcome back, everybody. My name is Grace, or Gibby, whatever you prefer, and today I'm here with another Yulgar only video. And specifically today, we're going to be taking on Banneret, a notably difficult void boss, which is going to be a fun challenge to do with a Yulgar only method. So the first thing we need to do is make sure to scramble the Banneret's resistances, because we need to have a reliable way to stun this boss, because otherwise we'll be one shot by its special attack. The second thing we need to do is make sure that our stun method is reliable. So we're using Mercuria's temporary guest from the Shadowmaster quest as our source of stun, and her accuracy with all of the stat modifiers that we're going to have is going to be 85.5. So, to make sure we're able to hit that, I'm going to be using Nerf Kitten to lower the Banneret's defense. Next, once we scramble the resistances to fire, I think I might have just done it and then swapped it off. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking, but we've got time. But once we scramble the resistances to fire, and I took the Necromancer barrier by mistake, but that won't really matter in the kill. Doesn't really matter. But once we scramble the resistances to fire, we'll instead focus on doing damage. And then we'll be able to nuke the boss down with the War's Legacy Armor, which has a skill that follows your weapon element. And ever since the release of the Slaymore of Kindness weapon, we do in fact have a 0 proc ice ranged weapon. So that's what we're going to use for our damage source. We're going to stun the boss with Mercuria, and then nuke it down with an ice skill, because Mercuria's stun is a thermal shock. Now you can already see that we're in a bit of trouble because the Banneret has gotten ready for his stun, and we haven't lowered its defense, and we haven't successfully gotten its resistances to fire. But I'm just going to go for it, and if I die here, I'm going to restart until I get to a better place, and I'll start the clip there when I'm in a better situation than this. But let's see if I get lucky. Oh, I didn't get lucky. I'm already about to be killed. So, after this death, I'll reset and then move on to my next attempt. So we're going to do something slightly different for this kill. First, we're going to use Essence Orb to heal up our SP. Could have done that outside, but I don't think it'll end up mattering. And next, we're going to use Queen's Crown to boost our Charisma, and this will make the Banneret more likely to be afflicted by defense loss. Now we'll simply scramble the resistances again, hoping to set it to fire. And we got it on the first try. That was very lucky. So I'm going to mute the microphone, and you guys know the drill. What I'm going to be doing is, I don't have a fire bow actually, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to attack him down, do a little bit of health potion drinking when necessary, and then hope that my stun goes through with the defense loss from Nerf Kitten. And I'll see you when the stun phase happens. Alright, so here's our second attempt. Mercuria has a pretty high chance of missing on one of her hits, but not this time. So that's great for us. Now we're going to see if the nuking strategy works. So I'm going to equip Red Moondial, which boosts my dexterity, and that's pretty much it. So it should have almost 200% ice resist. Yep, 200% ice resistance, and we're just going to swing on them and see what happens. So if we made it to the next stun phase, which it doesn't look like we did, we'll be able to continue. Ah, we did. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to drink an HP potion. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip Queen's Crown and use Purple Rain. So my charisma is boosted because I'm very nervous that Mercuria won't hit. So I'm going to boost a little bit of accuracy with that charisma boost. Let's hope she hits. Okay, we landed it again. Now let's, once again, we're going to drain our SP, equip our dexterity boosting misc, and use Mayhem. I think that was a lot of damage. I think we're good for now. Okay, next stun phase. One more to go, I think. We still have one turn of Suave, so we're going to be okay. We're going to drink another health potion. Okay, so we're getting pretty lucky on the accuracy here. It would be a real shame if this last one missed, but let's see what happens. Let's just keep it going. Alright, so we're into the last nuking phase now. And if we succeed in this next stun, then we'll have beaten the boss. I'm going to equip Queen's Crown. I'm going to pray to my AQ RNG deities. And I'm going to drink another health potion, because why not? Oh, you hate to see it. So you might not have seen it, but one of her 5 attacks missed. So we failed to kill. But now that we know that the nuking method works, what I can say is that there is a guaranteed way to do this method, Yulgar only, and I'm going to show you it in this next clip once I reset. So this is going to be the final attempt, if all goes well, of my Yulgar only completion of Banneret. So I've got some items here. I've got the Mercuria temporary guest from the Devourer Saga Shadowmaster quest. I've got the Cyclone Shield from Yulgar's shop, the Defensive Test Armor from Ballyhoo's shops as well, and the Nerf Kitten Pet, which I'm going to use to lower Bun Banneret's defense. I've also got the Slaymore of Kindness and Slight, which is going to be my ice weapon for this kill, as well as the Rainbow Ray Gun, which I'm going to use to scramble the boss's resistances, excuse me, so that my Thermal Shock effect takes the monster's ice resistance to 200. So whenever the fire resistance times 1.5 plus the ice resistance is greater than 200 or equal to, that's when I will stop scrambling resistances and just go for damage. After that, the way I'm going to do this so that this kill is more reliable than the previous kill is I'm going to use Robina's Ally Assist to lower the defense so that Mercuria will always hit and I won't have to rely on RNG. So that's the plan for this kill. And everything can be acquired in Yulgar shops except War's Legacy. But I count War's Legacy as an exception because it can be acquired in one of those like God NPC quests. So you're in no range, you're in risk of dying. Which is why I think it's a valid addition to the Yulgar only strategy. With that said, I'm going to mute my mic, play some music, probably some chill lo-fi that I'm feeling like today. And that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching. I hope this kill goes well. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Just as a quick note, I wanted to thank some people for helping me theorycraft, specifically Gabriel. He was the one, or they were the one who suggested that I should use a freeze type effect, and I never would have thought to use Mercuria otherwise as my stun source, but it ended up being very reliable. So thanks for that idea. But I just love finding little challenges like these. So you have other ideas on what types of bosses I could do or challenges I could do with restricted gear, let me know. Bye-bye. So, we've pretty much successfully completed the kill. I got the defense down to 84 magic, because according to my calculations, my guest has 85 total accuracy. So that was all I needed. And then after that, I just had to get it to the phase and nuke it. So, here we go. This should be the kill. Well, that was close, but he nearly survived and he would have one-shot me. But we got him. So that is a Yulgar only clear of one of the most gear restrictive and difficult bosses if you aren't able to respect its mechanics. So I'm very proud of that sort of neutralization of its mechanics, use of a freeze type effect for nuking. I think it's a cool showcase of some old gear like the defensive test armor and some other stuff. So that's pretty much it. You probably already know what the rewards are. But if you don't, there's a charisma spell and a Banneret pet and guest, which can help you dodge. That's all for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Peace and love.